Good evening, and welcome to the 5 o'clock buzz. I'm Nolan Kinsey.
And I'm Ben Miller.
Tonight we will be investigating the effectiveness of drug tests in Highland High School.
This is a very controversial issue that has been brought up throughout the nation.
Let's check in with our investigative reporter, Lucas King. Lucas?
Hi, I'm Lucas King, and I'm checking in with Time Magazine. According to Alexander Sifferlin, the American Academy of Pediatrics released a statement regarding the effectiveness of random drug testing. They stated, quote, "There's not enough evidence to show it's effective, and because random drug testing can damage relationships between students and their schools, it's also a possible infringement on privacy," end quote. Let's go to our field reporter, Connor Romero. Connor.
Thank you, Lucas. I'm here in the field with Cecilia Dannery and Jillian Majeski. Now, Cecilia, do you play any sports?
No.
Jillian, do you play any sports?
No.
Have you ever been drug tested?
No.
And have you been ever drug tested?
No.
Now, of your friends that don't play any sports, have they been drug tested?
No.
And what about you?
No.
No? I'm a 3-year softball starter, Hannah Griffin, who will be playing college softball for Cleveland State. Now, Hannah, have you ever been drug tested?
No, I have not.
Do you know of any other girls on the team that have been drug tested?
Very few have been drug tested, but overall we don't get drug tested.
Thank you. I'm here with cross-country runner Anne-Marie DiGiacobi. Now, Anne-Marie, how many times have you been drug tested?
I have been drug tested 0 times.
Why do you think this is?
That's a hard question. I think it's because people are randomly selected and it's not like officials.
Okay, now, has a cross-country team been routinely tested?
I don't think so. I mean, it's not like they're consistent, so I would not say that they've been routinely tested.
Now, would you say drug testing was effective on the cross-country team?
No, it's kind of like a hit or miss. It's never really like perfect routine, so no, I wouldn't say no.
Thank you. I'm with varsity starting middle linebacker Max Byer. Now, Max, have you ever taken drug tests at Highland High School?
Yes.
How many times have you been drug tested?
5 times.
Do you know anyone else on the team that has been tested as much as you?
No, not as much as me. I only know a few people who have been drug tested.
Would you say drug tests were thorough in their purpose?
No.
Do you believe that students are more deterred to use drugs because of these tests?
No, I don't think they have any effect at all.
Thank you. I'm here with an anonymous athlete. Now, anonymous athlete, have you ever been drug tested?
Yeah, about 4 or 5 times.
Now, how many of these 4 or 5 drug tests have you skipped?
All of them.
Okay, now, were you ever asked to come back after skipping these drug tests?
Nope, never.
Would you say that it would be easy to cheat a drug test?
Yeah, there's certain things you can do to flush it out of your system.
All right, that's good to know. Now, do you think drug testing is effective?
No.
Thank you, anonymous athlete.
We have concluded from our evidence that random drug testing is inefficient at many high schools. From our interviews, we have figured out that these tests aren't often enough, not widespread, and on top of that, they don't even test for performance-enhancing drugs. According to drugabuse.gov, these tests test for marijuana, cocaine, opiates, amphetamines, and PCP, not steroids. According to the same article, it's also very easy to cheat these tests, as they say, quote, "Many drug-using students are aware of techniques that supposedly detoxify their systems or mask their drug use," end quote. They do things that dilute their urine, which make these tests unreliable.
We also conclude that the tests are ineffective in deterring students from doing drugs again. According to a study done by Susan James Burdamy at the U.S. Department of Education, quote, 34% of students subject to mandatory random student drug testing reported that they definitely will or probably will use substances in the next 12 months, comparable with 33% of comparable students in schools without mandatory random student drug testing, end quote. Our solution to this issue is a different type of testing in which use of a hair follicle test, which tests for a wider range of illicit drugs in a larger time frame for previous use.
In addition to maximize efficiency, schools should implement drug tests to a wider range of students and more frequently among the class. Thank you for tuning into the 5 o'clock buzz. I'm Nolan Kinsey.
I'm Ben Miller.
And I'm Connor Romero.
And I'm Lucas King.
Thank you for watching.